Happy Canada Day, everyone! This is my Canada Day car wash special for this year. Well, which wash am I going to this year? Well, I decided to do a 2025 retake of this ArchRival Touchless tunnel at the Petro Canada Super Wash on Davis Drive in Newmarket. This wash used to have Superior and McNair Tech Tray 1 dryers, but however they got replaced by the Area Dry dryers last year, so the dryers are very new. So over the years I had good and bad experience with this wash. Sometimes it does a good job, and sometimes it does a bad job. What do you think it will do today? Well, let's find out. As usual, I got the SuperWorks wash by using the Wash and Go card. If I wouldn't gotten for full price, it would have been $16.99 with or without a gas purchase. Anyways, enough for talking. Let's get on with a Canada Day car wash special for this year. Alright everyone, today we are back at the Petro Canada gas station located on Davis Drive and Harry Walker Drive in Newmarket. And that has the ArchRival Touchless tunnel with a very new Area Dry dryers which has been installed last year, replacing the Superior and McNair Tech Tray 1 dryers. So yeah, if they do a great job, we are about to find out. They actually did some changes to the gas station, but still, they actually took out the old coffee shop that used to be here. Now there is no longer a coffee shop, and now it's just a regular store. So yeah. Anyways, will the wash do a great job since last year? Let's find out. Before I go on in, I will show you how dirty the car is. I'm parked right beside the entrance you can see here, and the wash is open. Anyways, I will show you how dirty the car is. We got some stuff on the hood you can see here. Stuff on the front grille. This car hasn't been washed for a while. We got a lot of bugs on the bumper. Fat on the headlight. Windshield is dirty you can see here. Same with the mirror. Stuff that too. This tire is dirty. Passenger side is dirty you can see here. There's a little bit of dirt on there and stuff. Same with its back tire. There's that too. There's a little bit of bird dropping you can see here on the back window and even on the roof as well. On the back, this is all dirty on the back bumper. You can see here in the trunk. And on the driver's side, that is dirty on the bumper. This tire is dirty. Same with that. There's another bird dropping on the roof. You can see here with some spots on it. And there's some dirt on the driver's door and on the mirror as well. You can see here. And there's a little bit more bird dropping by the dirt you can see here. And that too. So will that get cleaned? We're about to find out. Hopefully it does a great job, and before I go on in, I will show you the wash options right now. And here's the wash options. For SuperWorks wash is $16.99, which we're going to be getting both by using the Wash and Go card. So yeah, there's the exit and there's the store. Anyways, I'll pause over now until I get to the entrance, so I will see you in a bit. Alright, here we are at the entrance, you can see here. Hope you enjoyed this, and by the way, happy Canada Day. So this is a Canada Day car wash special for this year. And that being this ArchRival tunnel at the Petro Canada. Anyways, here we go. Hope you enjoyed this.
Welcome to Petro Canada. Please put your vehicle in neutral. Thank you for using your Wash and Go card.
Already, so we will wash complete. Well, let's see how well it did. So it looks like it cleans this tire really well. Dries left a little bit of water on the back, on the bottom of the bumper. Kind of got off this, you can see here. Dryers left a little bit of water on the hood. And a little bit of water on the windshield, and it looks like it didn't clean this, the left side of the windshield, you can see here. Still a little bit dirty. But it looks like it got the bird dropping off, which is good. Looks like it missed in there. There's a little bit of dirt you can see here. And look at that, there's still dirt here. And stuff like that. Triple go as usual. I had problems with this for other years. And look, the bottom of the vehicle is also dirty, you can see here. See all the spots there and stuff? And the window is red. And it looks like it didn't even get off this bird dropping on the roof, you can see here. And it looks like it didn't get off that too. What a disappointment, for sure. Clean the back tires here too. On the back, dryers did not the bad. It left a little bit of water on the back window, but that's alright. And it looks like it didn't get in there too. Weird. And on the back, looks like it didn't get in there, but that's alright. And it looks like it didn't, there's still some dirt on the back bumper, you can see here. See all the dirt on the back bumper here? That didn't even get touched. Didn't get that. Passenger side. Clean the tire well, you can see here. Dryers left a little bit of water on the passenger side, you can see. And that too. And again, it didn't even get the dirt off, you can see here. It's still a little bit dirty on the passenger side. Not sure if you can see that well, which honestly really sucks. That's honestly a disappointment. And how well did it do on the front? Well, looks like it missed that on the windshield. You noticed that just now. And again with the windshield, it didn't even clean that off, you can see here. And on the front bumper, wow, look at the box, which is still on. That wash is definitely more weaker. It kind of cleaned the car that well, but at the same time it didn't. Only good thing is that it got off stuff on the headlights and on the bumper and stuff like that. But it still left a little bit of dirt on the vehicle. Such a disappointment for sure. So yeah. All in all, what do I think about this wash? Well, I have to say it definitely did a bad job. It didn't even clean the car that well. It's not even worth $69.9 for Superworks wash. But Superform is really weaker compared to last year when I first went through this wash when they first installed the new area dry dryers. Honestly, such a disappointment for sure. Wow. So one thing for sure, if you want a better touchless car wash, then I highly recommend that you go to the Circle K gas station down the street with the Marksman Choice Wash XT. That did a much better job than this. And actually, this is that wash earlier this year, when earlier this winter, or something like that, when it had the, when the side brushes didn't even work and stuff. So yeah, all in all, the Esso is definitely much better than this one for sure. Definitely not a good wash. Honestly, look at all the spots here now and stuff like that from the water and stuff like that. Honestly, it's such a disappointment for sure. All in all, I don't recommend that you try this wash. If you want a better one, then try the Esso down the street. So yeah, honestly, such a disappointment for sure. Anyways, that's the overall review right now. I've done enough of talking on here, LOL, so let's get started. I give wash quality a 2 out of 5. Overall, for wash, did a really terrible job. It left some leftover dirt on the vehicle, cleaned the tires a little bit, it didn't get the bird dropping on the roof, it didn't clean the sides of the windshield, and it didn't get the box of the bumper and the grill. So all in all, the wash did a really terrible job. I've definitely seen way more better car washes than this. I give dryers a 3 out of 5. Overall, for fairly new area dry dryers really didn't do a great job overall for wash. There was definitely a lot of water on the vehicle. And when the water dried, It lets spots on a car due to the non-spot-free water. Like, I have to say, for the top dryers did a decent job, but the sides were definitely way more weaker than the top. Such a shame too, because there was a lot of nozzles on the sides. And I really like these area dry dryers. They were definitely quiet. So all in all, the dryers did kind of a mix of a good and a bad job. The top dryers were good, but the sides were a little bit more weaker. I give pricing a 1 out of 5. Even though I use the wash and go card once again, for what you get, $16.99 for a Superworks wash is definitely not worth it. The only things you get is that super foam and a free vacuum, which I didn't use. And not to mention that it didn't clean the car really that well. So $16.99 is definitely a ripoff. The Essos at Circle K gas station is actually way more pricey than this because the premium Touchless wash is $19.99. But at least that wash gets the car cleaned much more better than the Petro Canada. But all in all, for the pricing here, it's definitely not worth $16.99. There is way better car washes which is much more worth it than this. I give coverages a 2 out of 5. The 2 pre-soak arches was a little bit more weaker, and the super foam was pretty weak too. So all in all, they definitely need to fix the 2 pre-soak arches and the super foam. Overall, I'll rate this wash an 8 out of 20. The wash and dryers did a terrible job, and one thing for sure, this has to be one of the worst car washes I ever been through so far this year. Like, honestly, it's really such a shame to see this wash not really maintained that well. There was definitely a lot of weak stuff in this wash, such as the pre-soak, the super foam, and even the high pressure rinse. No wonder there was still a lot of dirt on the car. The high pressure rinse didn't do anything at all. And not to mention, I have a lot of mixed feelings with this wash. Every time I go through this wash, it either does a good or a bad job. And for this visit, it did a bad job. So basically, they're not maintaining this wash really that well. So all in all, do I recommend this wash this time? Absolutely not. The wash did a really terrible job and it didn't clean the car really that well. So if you want a better car wash, then I highly recommend you try out the Essos at Circle K gas station down the street with a Marksman Choice Wash XT. That wash does a much better job, even though it's way more expensive than the Petro Canada. The top wash there is $21.99. Authorized do not come to this car wash. It will waste your time and money there. But that being said though, I really hope you enjoyed this year's Canada Day car wash special of the ArchRival Touchless tunnel at the Petro Canada Super Wash on Davis Drive in Newmarket. If you enjoyed it, then you know what to do. Please make sure you give it a really big thumbs up, and subscribe for more car wash reviews if you haven't already. That will really help me a lot. And before I go, I have to apologize for everyone for less car wash videos for nowadays. The weather hasn't been really that great, and I have been really busy nowadays too. But don't worry everyone, I'm hoping to film more car washes for you for summer. And hopefully I can film some new ones as well. But anyways, until my next car wash review, I will see you guys later. Peace out folks, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more. Have a happy Canada Day, and that will be it for me. Bye now, and I will see you guys in my next car wash review. And happy Canada Day everyone. Hope you enjoyed it.